What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. That's some powerful shit. Because that happened for 2,000 years, and that was a residual effect. And shit, now we're in another 2,000 years of belief. So now, we're transitioning from that. You know? But like I said, let me stick to the age of Pisces, because there's so much information that I can continue to go on. I don't want to keep bouncing around. So we in the age of Pisces. The whole religious timestamp is about Piscean age information. That's why they talk about faith. That's why they're talking about having just believing. The motherfucking theme of the shit, not the theme, but one of the points in there say you gotta walk by faith and not by sight. But see, the sight that they were talking about wasn't your true vision, it was your intuitive vision. They want you to walk by faith and not your insight, but walk by faith. That shit don't make sense. But that makes sense when you are Piscean in thought. You feel me? So another point, everybody, all of his 12 disciples and everything, even him and the 12 disciples, the son and the... Look, him and his disciples and shit, each one of them have characteristics of a constellation, a solar constellation. Aries, Leo, Taurus, Gemini. They have some kind of, connection to that. But the important piece is that, and this is why if you ride on a car, riding by somebody and they got that little placard on their car with Jesus and his name in the middle, and it's in a fish, it's a reason for that. It's a reason why in the information he's called a fisher of men. The fisher of men. That's why him and his clique were all fishermen. They all fucked with fish because it alluded to the Pisces. Now I get, now let's take it back. When you go back to the transliterations and shit, yeah, it probably started off as, okay, yeah, we talking about the Piscean age. So pay attention, the theme is going to be fish. You're going to see a lot of shit about fishing. Fishing and being related to the water and ocean and shit like that. The Pisces. Now the Pisces isn't a water sign if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Pisces was a water sign. No, Pisces is a water sign. Because Aries is fire, Taurus is earth, Gemini is air, Cancer is water. Yeah, so Pisces would be a water sign. Matter of fact, before I say that shit, let me double check, I don't mind taking the time to make sure I'm right or I'm wrong. You feel me? That's what we got smartphones for these days. You feel me? But yeah, so yeah, while I'm doing that, while we're doing that, yeah, so it's a water sign. I won't bullshit. I knew what I was talking about. So the Pisces is a water sign, right? So if you look at the thing, they say, and a case in point. So when they talk about the fire and shit in the Bible or in whatever book it is you discuss, they talk about how he burned everything down. Sodom and Gomorrah burned everything. That was a part of coming out of Aryan age. Like they had to have overlaps. But the theme of it, so that's why it says when the world ends, it's not gonna, like, the thing was it's gonna be a flood. The water is gonna be there. That's why Noah and the flood happened with the flood of water. Like that's how, it alluded to so many things about water, fish throughout the whole book. Throughout the whole book, because the symbolism, after you have the mythology, the ritual, and then the allegory, you then get to the point where you're like, oh shit, this was about the Pisces age. You feel me? The Pisces age is done. Jesus even told you that. So this is one of the shocking things, because we read this information and we say, we be like, he's gonna come like a thief in the night. I hate to tell you, but he's not gonna come at all. And he's not gonna come on the strength that he told you he's not gonna come. And him telling you he was going to come was basically telling which processional was coming next. And it was very important because you can find this information in the Bible. And it says, I think it was one of them P dudes. It was either Paul or Peter. I want to say it was Peter because they had to be fucking with the clique because he ain't never meet Paul. He was dead when Paul started doing his shit. No, he did meet Paul because he gave him sight. Whatever. But Peter was in the clique. It was a disciple, I know. So it was one of the, so it had to be Peter. So Peter motherfucking asked Jesus, yo, when you coming back? He said, I'm not. he said, how will you know when you come back? He said, you won't. He said, look for the man with the gourd. Or the man with the... When he said, look for the man with the gourd, look at the sign of Aquarius. That's a motherfucker holding a pitcher. Another name for a pitcher is a gourd. So it lets you know that there is no return. The Pisces age is not coming back right now. Jesus' return is basically a Piscean age. You got another 26,000 years before that shit happens again. But he said, look for the man with the gourd, the Aquarian age. Look for the Aquarian age. So the Aquarian age shifts you into the age of knowledge. This is why the conflict is coming in. The kids are not giving up. You know, it's the belief. Nobody has this belief system anymore. The shit ended in 2012. You feel me?